very dragging. I'm dragging me all over the place. Okay. So all we're working on today is not dragging into the leash. I just have her on her collar. Because I want to work on her leash pressure feeling. She might be trying to do some business here. Hold on. I'm not sniffing stuff. It's a very strong, big dog who does not know. She was rescued as an adult, so she doesn't know. There, that's or pee. Good girl. She'll pee a little while ago. Okay, so I'm gonna give her a treat. When she's able to focus again, she just had to do a pee. And that's the thing about when the dog doesn't know not to pull all the time. When they do pull, you're not sure what they want. If they're just trying to sniff stuff or they're just pulling for the sake of pulling. Whereas when your dog knows how to walk properly on the leash and they know about leash pressure, sometimes they'll still pull when they have to do a pee or poo, and that's a good signal, right? That's like, oh, you have to do your pee or poo, you can come back, but we'll go back to that spot so you can do your business. Whereas like when they're pulling all the time, you don't know the difference. Like pulling is pulling, right? It's so hard to tell unless they start circling or something. So that's why it's nice to work on. Yeah. So when she hits the end, need to do more business. There's a little circle, so I'm going to let her go again. Yeah, there you go. Gonna do some business, that's good. That's a nice looking poop. Nice solid poop. Good girl. That looks good. Good job. Good job. Good. Now you want some goodies. Good girl. So all I'm going to do is walk around this little parking area and practice her leash skills here. Let her look around a bit. Good job. And it's not super busy. There's the occasional dog. More so in town where the dogs are. We're just down in a little park, and obviously it's winter, so less activity than in the summer. So I'm just going to work on getting her to do some things for me, and then we'll try doing a little walk around. Touch. Good. And so she takes her treat and she walks off immediately, and I want to get her in the habit of extending the amount of time that she can focus on me. So I'm doing the touch, but then I'm going to have her do the sit, or then I'll have her do the down, so that she knows that when she comes, I want her continued attention, not just like take your treat and go. And that'll help with your leash walking as well, but it's really good for getting her attention outside, and it'll help with the reactivity, because if she's just like bark, 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 come back for a treat, bark, 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 come back for a treat, that's not really helping. You really need her to like look and then redirect to you and stay focused to be able to walk away from that without like doing the lunchy, barky stuff. Yes. Good, so I want her coming back. I'm going to give her a little extra leash here. These are my leashes that I sell. They go different lengths. I have 3 different lengths on them. I also have a control handle there here, which I find is nice for big dogs that pull, because you can grab close if you need to, and then she won't get all that leverage on you. You see a dog like that. That's good. Good, good. Whew, accidentally dropped one, stuck to my fingers. Yes. So I've got a mix of her rabbit treats and her kibble here. Yes. Yes. Good. Yes. Good. Yes. Good. Oh my gosh, we're stuck on your foot. Your footy's stuck. Your footy's stuck. Oh, okay, we'll do a sit. Very nice. Very good. Can we do it down? Very good. So like that down to be held a little longer. She's in a Sphinx. So that's a straight down. I'm going to get her to turn her butt before I feed her. Oh, can you go in your down? Down. Can you do a down butt? Roll your butt. Roll your butt. Good girl. Because that Sphinx down that she's in, we'll practice that at home too. The Sphinx down that she's in, straight, with her hips straight, she can just boop, pop right back up from that, and that's why she wants to do it like that. But what I want her to do is roll to the side so she's in a more relaxed position. Let's try it again. Down. Oh, don't like that, do you? Down. Good. Yeah, 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 yeah. Good girl. Down. So at first, just getting her to turn her head while maintaining the down position is great. And then I'll just start putting a little pressure towards when she's trying to get the treat, put a little pressure into her face, and then I'll just knock her back a little bit and she'll go on her hip. And then once she's got it, she can do it. Down. Good. And it looked like she did like kind of a little roll in this direction, so I try to go on the direction that they're starting to go. Down. Good. Which way do we like to go? We're very straight. She's got a really nice structure. For a shepherd, like very nicely bred. Great little temperament. There we go. Got our hip roll. Good dog. So you see, instead of like popping straight back up, she kind of slowly put her paws up. Let's try that again. Yes! Smart girl. That's it. Like with dogs like this, especially working dogs like this, when they get it, shoot them slow. Slippery hands. So I want her holding this nice down that she's doing. I'm just gonna start moving my body a little bit to start the stay. So I'm going back to feed, but I'm just taking one step back, rocking my weight backwards, and going back to feed. I like each position to have a built-in stay, so I will use the word stay sometimes, but for the most part, when I ask a dog to do something, I don't want them just to do it for 3 seconds. I want them doing it until I say, okay, yay, good dog, good dog. That's a good dog. That's a good dog. That's a good silly dog. That's a good silly dog. That's a silly dog. What a beautiful girl you are. What a beautiful girl you are. Okay, so that's her down that we worked on. We're also going to be doing lots of heeling. So I want her coming around into heel position here. Good. Sit. So I want her, when she does her sit, she's facing the same direction as me, so I'm just adjusting my body right now to get her used to being fed here. Because some dogs try to swing out and sit in front of you, because that's where they're used to being fed. So I'll release her and then we'll do it again. Good girl. Toss the treat. And then we're going to come back and heel. Turn her around. Turn her into a little sit here. Very nice. So I'm using my little pocket hand here that I learned from Denise Fenzi, from watching her train her dogs, which is so great to watch other trainers train, right? She trains in sport. So good. Oh, come on. Good. So it's not exactly that, but it makes it look easier than it kind of is. So with the pocket hand, you want your treats in your hand, cover with your thumb, and then you're going to turn the dog's nose, which kind of turns, it's like a little steering wheel that turns their butt there, like that. And then you get a nice little tight turn on the back end instead of like getting them to walk in a U-turn shape. Very nice. And then you can get a nice little tight position there. Good girl. Okay, come. Good dog. So on the long line, we're working a little bit more on the recall. Good dog. So again, I'm going to do my little pocket hand. I'm going to turn her face and use it to steer her butt. Yes. Good. And then she comes around and hits her shoulder on my leg, which is nice. That's how I know she's there, right? This is a nice sized dog. You're perfect size for me. Come on. This way. This way. Turn it on. That's a good girl. Here. Good dog. Oh. That one got stuck between my fingers. Okay, good. Good dog. Good girl. Good girl. That's a good girl. Let's go around. Let's go around. I'm gonna get a little more pizzazz. There we go. Good. Oops, I dropped it. Okay, get it. Get it. Good girl. Who's a good baby? And work on this a little bit more, and then we're gonna do some of these stuff.